Okay, guys, we're gonna get started. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get started. So today we're actually gonna be taking a practice test. It's gonna be a reading practice test, and we'll break it up into like sections. We'll do one passage at a time. But since we're trying to practice like for the actual ACT, it'll be timed and everything like that, and you won't fill out like the answer booklet, but you will circle your answers in the actual book. Let's see, yeah. So we're gonna be using the 10 ACT practice test books. Mine is orange, but your guys' should be blue, I believe. So it says like 10 ACT practice tests, and it's 6th edition. So it kind of looks like this, except it's blue. If you guys have it, and pull it out. And then we are going to be on page 453. Somewhere on the board. So that's the one we'll start with. It should say passage 1, something called like Extreme Dad, if you guys are on the right page. And so to start off with, we're just gonna do passage 1. I'll time you guys. We'll go over the answers and any questions you guys have, and then we'll move on to passage 2 and like keep going if we have time. So remember when we did notes over like reading, I said you should try, or you have 8 minutes and 45 seconds to complete like each passage. So we're gonna, right now, we're gonna start with 9 minutes, and then like we'll adjust if needed. But I'm gonna give you guys 9 minutes on the timer. And then the thing sounds like, oh, hold on. Okay. My timer sounds like this. Like that. So 9 minutes, when you hear that sound, stop. And then we'll go over the answers, and then keep moving. So, do you guys have any questions? Anyone?
So do you want us to read this and answer the questions in 9 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So questions 1 through 10. It should just be 10 questions, 9 minutes, and then the passage. I would think. Okay. Any other questions? No. Okay. So let me set the timer quick. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna go over them at the end. So I think I covered everything. But if you guys are ready? Everyone ready? Okay. So time starts now. Okay. That's time. So, did you guys get a chance to finish? Everyone? Did you finish?
No.
No? Okay. So, I'm going to give you guys one more minute if you need to finish up any last questions, and then we'll go over them. So, just one more minute to finish up, and then we'll go over. Okay, we're gonna start going over them. And if you still need more time, that's okay, because we're just practicing getting faster right now. So I'll go over 1 through 10. And if you do want to look in the back of the book where the answers are, they're on page 499. But I will be reading out the answers. So number 1 is A. Number 2 is J. Number 3 is C. Number 4 is J. Number 5 is A. Number 6 is H. Number 7 is B. Number 8 is J. 9 is D. And 10 is G. Okay. Does anyone need me to repeat any of those?
What was number 9?
Number 9 is D.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now, does anyone have any questions on 1 through 10? You have a question?
Yeah, number 5.
Number 5.
On C it says incorrigibly. What does that mean?
Number 5, incorrigibly. I don't know if I can give you an exact definition. If you guys don't mind, I'll look it up real quick. Okay, so incorrigibly means someone who's not able to be corrected or like improved.
Okay, thank you.
Did you have a question about like the question or just the word?
No, just the word. I was
Just the word?
It like tripped me up on
Okay.
which to choose.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. I don't know what all of the words in this book mean. Any other questions, guys? Just like one, maybe? All right, if no one has a question, I'll choose one to talk about. Let me look at which one I thought was more difficult. Okay, number 2 I thought could have been a little tricky. So this one says, which of the following is not an accurate description of the passage? F says, a story about boys who endeavor to perform stunts and are helped by a professional. Well, that's true. Like, they want to do stunts, they're helped by a professional, right? So that could be like a possible one. G says, a glimpse at one boy's change from being hesitant about to being proud of his father's occupation. So yeah, he was kind of hesitant in the beginning. He didn't want to like have his friends hang out with his dad. But then in the end, he was like, oh, it's kind of cool. So that's also true. H is a look at how a group of boys had a great time despite some early misgivings. So again, they had fun hanging out in the tree, and then in the beginning they were kind of scared, like didn't really know what's going on. And then J says a portrait of a boy struggling to overcome the popularity of his father. So J is the correct answer. It's not an accurate description of the passage. And so the reason that J is correct is just because of one key word, struggling. So although his father is like popular and they kind of have like some differences, he might not be popular. It never mentions him struggling to overcome it. So J is the correct answer just by that one key word that they put in there. Okay, still no questions on 1 through 10? No? Okay. Well, then we're going to move on to passage 2. So that's the gunpowder plot on the next page. And we will be doing questions 11 through 20. I'm going to give you guys 9 minutes again. It's the same sound on the timer. And then, also I forgot to mention, but I wrote like the start and end times on here, just in case you were like looking at the clock or something. But we're going to be doing passage 2, kind of like the same way that we did passage 1. So let me pull up the timer again. Okay, you guys ready? Time starts now. Okay, that's time. I'll give you guys like another 30 seconds to finish up or like look over your work, anything like that, and then we'll go over those answers. Okay, so we should have just done 11 through 20. So the answer for 11 is B. 12 is H. 13 is A. 14 is J. 15 is C. 16 is H. 17 is A. 18 is G. 19 is A, and 20 is H. Do I need to repeat any of those? Okay, now do you guys have any? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I jumped ahead of you.
Oh, you had a question?
I have a question.
Yeah, what is it?
On 12, I was wondering what covert meant.
She said, what about number 12?
I was wondering what the word covert meant.
Oh.
C-O-V-E-R-T.
Okay, yeah. That means that they're like able to keep the plan secret. So for 12, the correct answer was H because they were capable. They could have pulled it off. The only problem was that they couldn't have kept it a secret, which is what covert means. And then people found out and they got caught and everything like that.
What was 11 again?
The answer to 11 is B.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys? Okay, how'd you guys feel about these first two passages? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Okay. Wasn't too bad. What about like timing wise? Did you guys think you had enough time? Kind of? Yeah. What about you guys online? Oh, I see a thumbs up. You guys think it was good timing wise? Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. Yeah, we have time for one or two more. So we're gonna move on to passage 3. Oh, hold on. Actually, back to passage 2. There's a couple things I want to mention. If you guys look at number 16, it says, as it is used in line 60, the word exotic means, and then they give you like 4 choices. When they give you like a line number, automatically just like flip back to the page and like look at that line. Like don't try and guess. You're like, oh, I remember reading it, and then try and like guess what the answer is. Go back to the line and look at the question, or look at the line for the question they're asking about, and then that'll help you figure it out, and it's super easy, or way easier. And then, yeah, I just want to mention those ones where it tells you like the line number. Just go to the line and look at it to help you answer the question. And then moving on to passage 3, this is one of those split passages we talked about, where there's a passage A and a passage B. So in this book, they kind of lay it out. They say questions 21 through 24, ask about passage A. And then it says questions 25 through 27, ask about passage B. And then questions 28 through 30, ask about both. So for this one, the strategy I kind of recommended was to read passage A and then answer the questions about passage A, and then do the same for passage B. And then once you've done both of those, go and answer the questions that ask about like both of the passages together. So we're going to do this split passage. I'll still give you guys 9 minutes. So it's a little bit different, but hopefully we can do it in the same amount of time. And then we'll go over the answers like at the end, just like what we've been doing. So any questions before we start?
So doing both passages in 9 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, it's still 10 questions, but it's 2 passages. It's like a split passage. It's just one passage, but it's like split. So 21 through... Yeah, sorry, what was the question?
Which passage are we doing?
We're doing passage 3, but it's split into like A and B. It's still 10 questions, 21 through 30, but it's just one passage split into 2 parts. So we're going to do the whole thing. Okay, so are you guys ready? Any other questions? Okay, time starts now. Okay, so that's time. Again, I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to look over and just like fix any mistakes you think you have, or anything like that. Okay, let's go over these. So 21 is A, 22 is J, 23 is B, 24 is F, 25 is C, 26 is G, 27 is B, 28 is H, 29 is A, and 30 is G. I need to repeat any of those. Okay, any questions?
What was 25?
25 is C.
Okay, thanks.
24. What is it's the word that starts with a T and J? I have no idea. And I was so confused by
24.
that.
Which word?
It's like
Oh, tumultuous.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess the best that I can explain that is like a lot is going on. It's kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
maybe like now where like there's coronavirus and everything. Okay, but yeah, so one of those time periods where it's like crazy. There's a lot
Oh, okay.
going on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In 22, in H, there's a word juxtapose.
Juxtapose, yes. So that would kind of mean yeah, like going back and like going between, back and forth between.
Oh.
So it would be like on that one, H says the reader's gonna juxtapose his own opinion with the facts of the plot. So you're gonna like decide like which side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you figure out the answer to 23?
23. Okay, yeah, 23 is kind of like, you have to look for like that one specific word. So 23 asks, it can be inferred from passage A that the author believes Tennessee Williams' first great success came from a play published in, and then the correct answer was B, 1948. If you look in, it's in passage A, if you look at line, where was it? Yeah, line 25 and 26 kind of. It says that A Streetcar Named Desire was the Pulitzer Prize winning stage drama. And so because they mentioned like that huge award that he won, that's most likely why the author believes it's his first great success. Any other questions about 21 through 30? Okay, so we still have some time left, so we're going to finish the test. We're going to do passage 4, and then that'll finish it up. So 31 through 40, this is just a regular passage. Yeah, just like the ones we did before. So I'm going to give you 9 minutes again, just like before, and then we'll go over the answers. Okay, you guys ready? Time starts now. Okay, that's time. Because we don't have a lot of time left, we're just gonna jump straight into the answers. So 31 is B. 32 is F. 33 is D. 34 is J. 35 is C. 36 is F. 37 is B. 38 is F. 39 is C. And 40 is G. Do I need to repeat any of those? Okay, any questions? None at all? Okay then, how do you guys feel about your first reading practice test? Pretty good, thumbs up, thumbs down, side. Okay, sounds good. Well, you guys are free to go on your break now, and then I will be switching rooms with Manoj. I'm not sure what you guys are doing today, but good job with reading. And I'll see you guys on Thursday.